Here with head football coach Joel Taylor, coming off of a 3-point road win at Southern Utah and getting ready to go up to Austin Peay for a top 25 matchup. He'll start with an opening statement and then field questions.
Another great day to be a Wolf. Sitting here at 5-0. Very, very blessed. Got a chance to go up there and face a really good Southern Utah team. And was able to get out there with a win. Long trip. We didn't get back to about 8 in the morning. So we're still feeling the effects of that, but we're trying to get ready for Austin Peay now. But really good win for our guys. Another game where we showed some resiliency. Played a really good first half. Didn't play as well in the second half, but I'll be honest, we gave up 3 big plays, 3 explosive plays. Other than that, I think the defense had a pretty good day. And if you added those 3 plays, that was 122 yards, and I think they had 195 on the day. So got to clean some things up, but was really, really proud of our team. Really proud of Davin Widener. Thought he showed a lot of grit, made some big throws at the end, and like I said, just proud of our guys where they was able to handle themselves through all the logistics and everything that went into it, and to come out with a win. So it was a good day. It was a good day. Questions?
Well, Coach, what can you say about the last drive? I mean, obviously the kick catch interference definitely helped you a little bit, and Tommy Holden kicking that field goal, man. What was the environment like there on the sideline? Yeah,
I'll be honest. We were probably content to go into overtime until they got the penalty, and I said, hey, awesome, let's go. And sure enough, man, we called 3 good plays. Davin made 3 really, really good throws, man. I think he was actually 7 for 10 in the fourth quarter, so that was huge for Davin. Like I said, I thought he showed grit all game, man, with his legs. Got some big first downs for us. Just like I said, just a gutty effort by everybody. Jordan Dees coming up with some big catches, especially that one on the sideline. I'm still not sure how they counted him inbounds, but it looked like he was out of bounds. But that's here nor there. And then Tommy Holden, just coming back. He had missed a field goal earlier, and then coming back to nail that one there was huge, man. We had all the confidence in him, and he showed us why. But it was a tremendous last drive, and just glad we was able to get it done.
Coach, you talked last week about Southern Utah's third down offense being 5th in the nation, and we held them to 2 of 11, just to give credit to the defense again and on a great job they did against a really good offense.
Yeah, I think our defense played really, really well, man. I'm telling you, man. I think first half I think they might have had -1 yards rushing. And I thought that back was really, really good. But we did a good job up front, man. We moved around a lot. We controlled a lot of scrimmage. And then, like I said, we played well on third downs. I think the stat at the halftime was 1 of 8 on third downs at halftime. And then we finished with 2 and 11, which is about 18%, man. And that was huge, and that was the key to the game. I thought if we can get off the field on those third downs was huge. But like I said, we gave up those 3 big plays. We gave up 1 on the third down. I think that's what started everything. It was 3rd and 10, and they go a stutter and go on the outside, and was able to complete a pass, I think, for 39 yards. And that kind of dang on started the momentum a little bit for them. And then we go 3 and out the next series. And then they had a 1-play score, and you can't have that. They completed the ball in the middle of the field, and they were able to scamper down for about, I think, 60 yards, and that can't happen, So, but other than that, like I said, our defense played really, really well. I thought a lot of guys stepped up. Brandon Gunn, I thought he stepped up. It was his first start, and I thought he made some really key tackles, did really good in coverage, so excited about him. David Hogue, again, was just outstanding, man, making plays all over the daggone place. But like I said, our defense, man, I would say for about, I guess a 60-minute game, for about, 58 minutes, they were lights out, in my opinion. So hopefully we can have that same effort this week.
Coach, you talk about some of those explosive plays that kind of let Southern Utah get back in the game there. Do you kind of have any sort of plan to sort of limit those explosives sort of moving forward?
I don't know. We talked about it as a staff today. Why did they happen? We had a long trip. You have the altitude, which does make a difference. It's not a huge difference. I think, guys don't recover as fast. Maybe they might have been a little bit tired. Around our time, it was probably about 10 o'clock. so their body clocks might be messed up. And then I think, maybe it was a lack of maturity as well. We got up, what was the score? 24-3. That what it was? Yeah, 24-3. And then, now our guys maybe didn't, they lit up on the gas pedal. So it might be a combination of three things. At the end of the day, I don't think it was, they did a double move. The corner got beat on a double move. Man, we got to have better technique there. You got to collision that guy. They completed a dig route, and that guy scampered. We got to tackle better, and then they had a big run for a score. And that was on us. We didn't do a good job at linebacker, scraping across and making the play in the third window. But all of those things are correctable. I don't think it was something that, we lacked at as far as coaching, anything of that nature. It could be a combination of many things, but it gives us something to work on, right? It's always good to work on something after a victory.
So, Coach, this week you're facing a really good Austin Peay team. They upset Middle Tennessee State by multiple touchdowns. They held the Georgia Bulldogs to 28 points. What is going to be your plan to attack their defense this week?
Well, I'll be honest. I think it's control what we can control, and I'm talking about that's ourselves and how we prepare. I think every opponent is different, but they're a good Austin Peay team. At the end of the day, I think Jeff Harris does a good job with those guys. They did a good job of recruiting, so they got some really good players. But at the end of the day, they haven't played the West Georgia Wolves either. So we're going to have a great week of practice. We're going to be locked in, focused, and like I said, try to go 1-0. This week.
Now, Coach, you're currently sitting at 5-0. I've already doubled your UAC win total from last season. How does it feel to be sitting 5-0 right now with a long way to go throughout the rest of the season? I
mean, it feels great. I think that's the goal. You go out to try to win every football game that you can, and winning is hard. Right, I think a lot of people, don't understand how hard it is to win. Everything that goes into it. We spend a year to try to get to where we are now. Definitely a good feeling. By the end of the day, now we got to finish strong. We got 6 more games, and I told our team, even before the Southern Utah game, I thought we had a little bit of nervous energy at the beginning, and I told them at the end of the day, we only get 7 more games with each other, with this team. Now it's only 6. So we gotta dang on cherish these moments, and like I said, hopefully, win six more. That'd be great. But at the end of the day, our goals are still in front of us, and one of our goals is to win the UAC. So it'll be a great time to try to get that done. And I hope our guys appreciate, this team, and these coaches and support staff. So we're just excited about the opportunity to keep this thing rocking and rolling, and excited to get another opportunity to face a really, really good team. It's another challenge, and like I said, try to go 1-0.
Very good. All right, Coach,
All right.
thanks.